Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for yet another video. I do appreciate that, and as always, I appreciate you. So, I have this here. It says Tropical Storm Kirogi, I hope that's how you pronounce it, about to slam into southern Vietnam. Now here's another storm hitting an area that's been just devastated this year by tropical storm after tropical storm, typhoons. It just, unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like some of these areas are getting any relief this year. You could add Japan into that. You could add a lot of other areas into that. But it says southern Vietnam hit by devastating floods produced by Typhoon Damri on the 4th of November is bracing for yet another tropical cyclone late landfall this week. Now another storm came through before in between Damri and Kirogi as well. I do forget the name of that at this minute, so I do apologize, but they're not mentioning it so far. But there was another storm that was in between this one. But it goes on to say that heavy rain, floods, and landslides are expected over the weekend. Now it says Tropical Storm Kirogi formed on the 17th in the South China Sea after exiting the Philippines as a tropical depression. It says Kirogi is the 25th named storm of the 2017 Pacific typhoon season. It says landfall over southern Vietnam is expected sometime after midnight UTC on Sunday the 19th. It goes on to say that on the 18th, the center of the Tropical Storm Kirogi was located about 185 miles east of NHA Trang. Now it says the system is moving west-northwest at about 18 miles an hour with a central pressure of 1,000 HPA, according to the RSMC Tokyo. Its maximum wind speed is near the center is 40 miles an hour currently. So it's a pretty quick moving storm as well, moving at 18 miles an hour. As of this point, top wind speed's not too bad, but this thing's obviously probably going to strengthen as it makes its way to Vietnam. Now it says Kirogi is expected to continue tracking west-northwest along the southern border of the current steering ridge until landfall. Let's see if there's anything else here we can take a look at. It says environmental conditions are forecast to remain marginal to favorable as the system tracks over the warm waters of the South China Sea, with moderate wind shear from the upper level ridge to the northeast. The peak intensity is forecast to reach 57 miles per hour just before the system makes landfall. So it is going to strengthen a little bit, like I thought, but not too bad. But at the same time, it's still going to dump a lot of rain that is not needed when there's already flooding and mudslides and devastation. This area doesn't need any more storms. So 57 mile an hour winds are still pretty powerful winds in their own right. So, but it goes on to but it goes on to say that although this is a much weaker system than Typhoon Damri, which left more than 100 people dead, its threat should not be taken lightly. What I was just mentioning, it says this region is still recovering from Damri, will receive additional rainfall over the already saturated ground, causing flash flooding, landslides, and possible prolonged power outages in and around the landfall area. Now it says after hitting Vietnam, Kirogi will weaken and move into southern Cambodia, dumping heavy rain, floods, and landslides are possible in Cambodia too. So this story here, if you will, is unfortunately just getting started, and so as reports come in, as always, I definitely will update you guys on any further reports and updates on Tropical Storm Kirogi. But again, Vietnam doesn't need any more rain, and then after this, it's going to hit Cambodia again. So like I was saying, these areas is already suffering from landslides, mudslides, flash flooding. They don't need any more storms, and it seems like the same areas are getting hit this year, week after week after week. So my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone that's been affected by all the storms this year, but especially right now in Vietnam, getting ready and preparing for yet another tropical storm. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it. As I said, when updates come in, I'll get those out to you. But thanks for supporting the channel and watching these videos. We're growing every day, and that's because of you, and I appreciate you guys very much. But be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down. And turn on that bell notification if you'd like to get my videos as soon as they're uploaded. But other than that, I hope you have a great day. Peace.